My name is Deborah. Standing in the posh lobby of the Beverly Hills Hotel, holding the glistening James Beard Award, I felt a mix of pride and irony. The ceremony had just ended, and I was on cloud nine, but I knew back in Seattle, a storm was brewing for my family. As I made my way to my hotel room, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. I tossed it on the bed, kicked off my heels, and finally checked the notifications. The family group chat was bombarded with messages. My mom wrote, "Deborah, we just saw you on TV. Why didn't you tell us it was this big?" My dad was in shock, typing about how everyone at the Italian restaurant they were dining at recognized me. And my sister Lisa's messages were the most frantic. She was fired from her job at the fashion boutique because of the videos that went viral showing their disdain for my pointless award. It all came back to me how I was always the overlooked one in my family. Growing up in a middle-class family in Seattle, my older sister Lisa, who was 6 years my senior, was the golden child. She was trendy, popular, and always the center of attention. My parents, Mark and Susan, were always focused on her achievements and dreams. Lisa was into fashion and could turn any simple event into a social media sensation. In contrast, I found solace in the kitchen. When I was 12, I discovered my love for cooking. While Lisa was out at parties or shopping for the latest fashion, I was glued to cooking shows on an old laptop. I started baking cookies and selling them at the local farmer's market. Strangers would compliment my food, but at home, my efforts were brushed off. My dad would complain about the mess in the kitchen, and my mom would tell me to focus on something more practical, like Lisa's fashion career. When I got accepted into a renowned culinary school in San Francisco, my family treated it like a whim. Lisa laughed and said, "You're just going to play chef?" My mom smiled half-heartedly, and my dad told me to have a backup plan. But I was determined. I left Seattle, feeling like I was leaving behind a world where I didn't belong. San Francisco was tough, but invigorating. I worked long hours at school and part-time at a cozy cafe. One of my mentors recommended me for a job at a Michelin-starred restaurant. It was there that I really started to shine. I experimented with new recipes and created a unique salad dressing. I filmed a video of me making a healthy burger with my dressing and posted it online. To my surprise, it went viral. I started bottling my dressing under the brand name Deborah's Delights. At first, it was a small-scale operation, but soon a major supermarket chain showed interest. My business started to grow, and my name got noticed in the culinary world. Then one day, I received an email from the James Beard Foundation nominating me as the Rising Star Chef of the Year. I was overjoyed and immediately thought of sharing the news with my family. I explained the significance of the award and the upcoming live broadcast ceremony in my family group chat. But their responses were as cold as ever. Lisa said they had a family dinner planned and couldn't attend. My mom chimed in about the pre-made reservations, and my dad just liked Lisa's message. On the night of the ceremony, while they were having their dinner at their favorite Italian place in Seattle, the live broadcast of the awards came on the TV above their heads. When the announcer declared me the Rising Star Chef of the Year, the looks on their faces must have been priceless. They were frozen in their seats as the whole restaurant stared at the TV and then at them. The aftermath was as I would have expected. Lisa lost her job due to the public backlash from the viral videos. She came to me at the hotel, in tears, asking for a second chance and an introduction in my culinary circle. But I was done being the one who always gave in. I told her I couldn't let my career be her backup plan. After the awards, Deborah's Delights became a household name. An investor named Ryan approached me about opening a restaurant. It was a long and tough process, but with a great team, we finally opened the first Deborah's Delights restaurant in Los Angeles. Months passed, and things with my family started to change. My mom started sending me long messages, apologizing and asking if I could talk to a parent's daughter interested in culinary arts. My dad sent me pictures of the meals he cooked for my recipes. Lisa also sent me an email, admitting her mistakes and saying she was trying to be a better person. I realized that the journey had been long and hard, but it was all worth it. I had built a life that didn't depend on my family's validation. I learned that sometimes the people who are supposed to believe in you the most are the last to come around. But that doesn't mean you should give up on your dreams. You just have to plant them in fertile ground and let them grow.